Overtime game earlier in Charlotte. Suns Trailblazers for a spot against the Spurs. Portland hadn't played in the postseason since 21. Phoenix has been a fixture 4 out of 5. Early second, Blazers up 4. Deni Avdija. 2020 Wizard pick. Get him back, Steve.
Can't happen.
Why? Avdija
Wait.
up top. Shaden Sharp. A 14-2 Blazers run. Blazers up 8. Final seconds of the first half. Jalen Green had 22 in the first half. All three of these, check that, add another with the foul. Suns down 3 at the half. Into the third. Devin Booker draws the foul, hits the bucket. Suns within 4. They're down 3. Ryan Dunn. And the Suns trail by 1 entering the final dozen minutes. Opening play of the fourth. Green. Mid-range game. Step back. That's cash money. Suns now lead. Less than a minute later. Dylan Brooks with a rip. In transition. Bucket good. Suns up 5. Then Brooks working on Avdija. Step back. Hits the 3. And he's woofing it. Splitter. The steal and the hit. That's Royce O'Neal. Suns up 11, in control. Or are they? Green, catch and shoot. All three of these. He's up to 35. But this Phoenix team couldn't put this one to bed. Jeremy Grant, corner 3. The lead's cut to 3. 2 to go. Blazers down 2. And Grant all alone in the corner from Avdija. And they now lead by 1. Under a minute to go. Blazers down 1 after free throws. Deni Avdija. Layup, good. He wanted the foul call, didn't get it. All his teammates are like, relax. Calm down, let's go back to the bench. Next possession, down low. Jordan Goodwin, a huge bucket. And it's a 1-point Suns lead. 20 seconds. It's Avdija again with the handles through traffic. And it's 3 the hard way. Big bucket and the free throw. Monster last sequence from Avdija. And now, Phoenix put it in the hands of Booker for sure. On the drive, here's Green, tries to draw the foul, hits the deck, there's no call. There's the knock away from Grant. Pokes it away and gets the slam. And what a win for the Blazers on the road. And Kendrick Perkins joins us once again. Perk, I'm joking in the highlight about get Avdija back to our neighborhood in D.C. I get it's too late for that, but just his elevation of his game to put the team on his shoulders late. What's he show us in that closing sequence?
Well, Scott, first off, can we give flowers to Adam Silver again for the addition of the play-in tournament? 2 great games, starting with this one. But when we talk about Deni Avdija, yes, he's in the conversation for most improved, but what he has done this season, he has played at an all-NBA level. Scott, no one expected the Blazers to be here. He has been one of the best stories in the game of basketball. An elite 3-level scorer, a guy that you could go to in the clutch, a guy that's not scared of the moment, a guy that's not backing down from anybody. This was a physical Phoenix Suns team led by Dylan Brooks, and Deni Avdija did not back down one bit and had the game of his life on the biggest stage of his young career.
Yep, game of his life so far. Now they earn a date with the Spurs and former Spurs Splitter, Thiago Splitter, who fills in admirably. Give that guy the job as the head coach. That's the topic we can discuss moving forward. But 41-7-12 for Avdija, an incredible game. Look, the Spurs are everybody's darlings this year, and I'm on board with that. They're a blast to watch. But what's your sense of what we'll see in this opening round series as San Antonio gets its first taste of playoff action against this Portland team that just went to Phoenix and grabbed this one?
Well, you're gonna get a team that's relentless when you talk about the Portland Trailblazers, right? When we talk about Deni, he's a high-motor guy, and let's not forget they have a veteran, a champion, Drew Holiday over there that knows and understands the big moment and has risen to the occasion in previous games, especially with the Celtics. So the Spurs are going to be tested, but they're going to need this test. I believe that the Spurs are going to win this series, but it's definitely going to be a brawl for it all, and I'm excited to see it, especially what Deni displayed tonight on the big stage. He was ready to dance, Scott.
Perk, I'm happy for you and everybody that lives exclusively in the NBA lane because the last 6 weeks have been a slog, man. Seeing 4 teams actually try is a reminder of what this league looks like, what this product looks like at its highest level, and we're about to enjoy the run through the playoffs, Perk. I'll be talking with you a bunch throughout, all right?
I appreciate you, Scott.
Likewise. Always enjoy talking to Perk. Kendrick Perkins joins us now, and I can imagine that Spo is hot for a number of reasons. Had a lead, let it get away, but specific to this play, he was pointed, he was direct, didn't think he was cute, thought that ball should have been ejected. What were your thoughts of that play?
Scott, no. We can't do this, right? We can't do this. And I understand, did ball grab Bam Adebayo's foot? Yes, he did. Did he deserve to get ejected? No. But here's the bigger picture, Scott. Control what you can control. Do you realize that the Miami Heat has been in the play-in tournament for 4 consecutive seasons, which is crazy? How about winning games in the regular season so you don't put yourself in position for a one-game elimination? Because anything could happen. And that was unfortunate. Yes, Bam is a key part. He is the cornerstone. He is the franchise of the Miami Heat. But I just don't want this narrative to be out there and overshadow what we just witnessed in a hell of a play-in game to start the playoffs, basically.
If you're the Hornets, you're clearly thrilled to have won with a ball bucket in the end, but you're not winning another game if Khan and LaMelo go 2 of 22 from 3 and 14 of 45 from the floor combined. I don't think. But you said you noticed something in the way the team played tonight. What was that, Perk?
Well, it's their style of play, the Hornets' style of play offensively. You know, they look like the Celtics, and we got to remember Charles Lee won the championship under Joe Mazzulla. The Hornets are second in the league in three-point shot attempts. They're ranked top 5 in three-pointers made. And so they play that style, live by the 3, die by the 3, and this is what we're going to see moving forward. It's not going to change, Scott. They believe in their system. Charles Lee seen it work with the Boston Celtics, and they believe that they have the personnel to play this style and win games.
Well, hey, you bring in White to do exactly what he did, take and make big-time buckets, and he does. You told me back in the winter you felt like this Hornet team was going to be a playoff team. In terms of their development for the future, how important is it to get another win to actually get a series and get a chance to really get in the deep water of what playoff basketball is?
Oh, Scott, it's very important because think about it. They have been the biggest surprise, especially in the Eastern Conference this season. They finally got stability. They finally got culture. You could see the togetherness. They want it. You could see it in LaMelo's eyes, how he came out and attacked the game offensively. I want to see this team in the postseason. They're playing for one another. They're playing agenda-free basketball, and the fans wants to see it. It is very important for them to get in for the growth and the development of this organization.
You've been consistent on that agenda-free basketball. I get the point, and I love the point. I think it's well made. Interested in your thoughts on Portland and Phoenix. We'll get those a little later in the program, all right?
I appreciate you.